before this interview, I've watched the video for One Step Closer, and you've changed. It was like, what, 10 years ago? How much is this Linkin Park today different from the one in 1999?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, think about how much you go through in, a decade. It's crazy. And especially just being in this band and getting to do all the great, traveling and all the things that have gone on for us. It's been, I think that we've learned a lot, we've changed a lot, and it creatively, I think we're in a brand new place, and that's why this new record, 1,000 Suns, is so exciting for us, because we really wanted to try, and we were in search of something new, so many new sounds, and just to do something we haven't done before.
Like you said, the new album is coming out in September. What's it going to be like? Because you've already said that it is going to be different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think once it comes out, I think our fans are very well aware at this point to kind of be trying to expect the unexpected. But at that point, I think everybody will finally understand what we've been talking about, where the intention with the album is not to have it as a collection of singles, but rather to have it work as one singular experience from the beginning of the album through the end. So, hopefully people are going to be able to sit down, put on their headphones, listen through the whole thing, and it'll really fill out kind of in a three-dimensional way, I feel like, more of what we've been kind of talking about for all this time. People will finally be able to hear it and experience it, which I think will be a great moment for us.
You had the special competition, remix competition for the fans. It was called Linkin Park featuring you. And you had the occasion to meet the winner, who is No Brain Czesław from Poland. Why did you choose this particular remix?
When we listened down to the finalists, I think that the six of us were just able to come to a decision that this was the best fit. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of the material, but on it you'll see Mike describing to Chex that it almost sounded like he had heard the album and almost sounded like he was on board with some of the ideas of how it sounds and some of the textures and how it feels. So we were really, really excited to hear the work that he had done, and we thought it was the best fit for the record.
Linkin Park is now more than just a band with a couple of albums. You've got your own huge fan base. You've got your own successful spin-off projects, even your computer game. Linkin Park is now an institution, isn't it?
Oh, I think actually that's funny, because we've been talking about that. Like this week, we were talking about, I think that's a misconception, actually. I think people sometimes forget that just because a lot of people in the world know the band or have heard the music or whatever it may be, like, we're just six guys playing music, you know what I mean? We are the same six guys that started the band over 10 years ago, and all we're trying to do as we move forward is keep finding new creative territory to experiment in and learn from, and we want to be better musicians, we want to be better at what we do and have fun doing it. So that kind of just always leads us from one thing to the next, and that's why I think you find that we get into all kinds of crazy stuff along the way, from like you said, like the video games and side projects and things. That's just an extension of us wanting to do creative things.
About those creative things, is there anything new that you think about doing, like a Linkin Park movie or something like that? That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, that could be cool to do, potentially like a movie. We've entered into a partnership with EA to be a little more involved in some of their upcoming game projects, like most recently with The Catalyst and Medal of Honor. And they actually were great. They were creatively on board with having Joe Hahn, who's our DJ and directs a lot of our videos, direct the trailer for that game. So it was a very different thing for us to have people's first experience prior to even when the song going out to radio, or prior to anyone ever hearing it.
I've seen the cover of the new album. What the hell is that?
I think You nailed it. That's exactly what. That's the kind of reaction we got when we saw it, and that's what we want people to have. I mean, it's not. The music's not like really safe music, you know. I mean, we took a lot of chances with this album, and the cover reflects that. You know, it's not a safe cover. It's not one that everybody's going to look at and think is cool. Some people are going to look at it and be freaked out by it, or everybody sees all kinds of things in it. You know, everyone sees different things. It's almost like a personality test, and that's exactly why we picked it.
One last question about the single, The Catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine because I am a everyday, regular, normal guy. What is the song about?
Well, in general, we make an effort to stay away from like feeding people a message about what the song is about, or even when we're making a song, like we're not trying to preach to you or tell you how to think or what you know it is. It's like in general, I mean, with some exceptions, but in general, our intention is really to like give you information, like lead you to a place or kind of paint a story and let you take the next step and figure it out. You know, I think the lyrics in the song, they paint certain pictures. I hope that our fans are comfortable. I think they're smart enough to like get into the music and get into the lyrics and form their own, you know, opinions.